That is some nosebleed, huh? We'll just pack it up and have it checked out. Nothing more we can do.
Online reviews for Offerings would have most people believe that it's just this horrible, worthless, utterly irredeemable Halloween ripoff. Yeah, it copies Halloween pretty blatantly in certain ways, but so do 100 other slasher films, you fucking pricks. Hey, just because the plot and score is derivative, that doesn't automatically disqualify it from having some merit, and I'll tell you why. But first, let's start with some history, goddammit. Saddle up, partner. Offerings was directed in 1989 by Christopher Reynolds in the state of Oklahoma. It was released on VHS by Southgate Entertainment. That release has very iconic artwork. I'm sure that even casual horror fans are familiar with the image. It's extremely memorable. The only DVD release the film ever received in the US was a bare bones edition from a company called Madison Entertainment. Now, no one knows who they were or what exactly they were doing. But thanks for the DVD anyway. Kiss my ass! Offerings has a strikingly poignant prologue sequence set in the past that introduces us to the main antagonist, a little boy named John Radley. He is an abused and neglected boy. His mother puts cigarettes out in his food, and all of the neighborhood kids taunt him, all except for a little girl named Gretchen. Gretchen is the only person who shows any kind of kindness toward John. Directly because of the heckling and pushing of several neighborhood bullies, John ends up falling down a well. Flash forward 10 years, and a grown-up John, now hideously scarred, is locked up in a nut house. But he quickly kills a nurse and hops an electrified fence that somehow has no fucking effect on him. Jeez Louise, I wish I could touch live electricity without getting turned into a 10-piece bucket from KFC. Ugh, now this review is making me hungry for biscuits, gravy, and other down-home fixins'. Anyway, after escaping from the loony bin, John heads back to his old stomping grounds to get revenge on all the pricks who wronged him, all the pricks who fucked him up the ass, all that is except for lovely Gretchen. You see, Gretchen is now a beautiful grown-ass woman. Large amounts of semen spill into his pants when he thinks about getting her pregnant, rubbing his hands all over her watermelon as it grows, as it expands. In his mind, as long as she supplies breast milk, he wouldn't even have to go to the supermarket. He could drink his milk straight on tap, right from her milk flaps. Yeah, Gretchen would be stretching out those sweatpants and popping out some babies if John had his say. Back in the kitchen with you, Gretchen. But that dream of his doesn't quite come to fruition. Oh well, so the basic outline is a bit cliche, but Offerings has its namesake twist, which is pretty cool. That is, that John takes victims, pieces of his victims, and leaves them as offerings for Gretchen. This idiot thinks he's a cat, apparently, because he leaves her a finger, an ear, and a nose. Hell, he even drops off a pizza topped with human remains. Hey, John's just trying to be nice. It may not be a fresh cream pie, but it tasted good, right?
Looks like Canadian bacon and sausage and sausage.
Sausage? We didn't order any sausage.
Well, looks like sausage to me.
It doesn't taste like sausage, but it's good.
You may notice when watching this movie that the score at times is a blatant fucking rip-off of John Carpenter's score for Halloween. There's no denying it. Throughout the majority of the runtime, it apes the Halloween score almost note for note, or does variations of the same motif. Composer Russell D. Allen, if that's his real name, Anyway, he didn't even need to do this. He is most assuredly a talented composer, as you'll immediately notice by his beautifully sad piece that plays over the opening credits. I really enjoy his score, even the Halloweenish parts, and think he did a great job on that main theme. But for some fucking reason, this jackass just got lazy in spots and decided it would be easier to simply copy the stock Halloween riff. There's no other word for it. It's laziness. Because he has the talent to write good stuff is already evidenced. Overall, it's a good score, and actually kind of moving at times. It fits the sadness and feeling of loss inherent in the script.
Greg, stop it.
You sure?
I mean it.
Okay, alright.
Loretta Bowman, the girl who plays Gretchen, can't act worth shit, but she's cute, and that's all that matters here. I mean, she remembers her fucking lines at least. The rest of the screwballs in this movie are the same way. Can't act, but they're serviceable. That fat cock-sucking sheriff is slightly amusing. I love the middle America setting of this movie. It's like every street USA. The nighttime chase scenes towards the end are quite well done. I was really impressed by the moody lighting throughout the night sequences. They are all lit with blue, like when the power goes out, and the frightened girls are awash in blue lighting. It adds a nice touch of atmosphere. Think of the lighting in Madman and Halloween 4 for a similar lighting scheme. This movie isn't too bloody, so don't be a goofball and expect this to be the next Cannibal Holocaust. Because it's not high on inventive kills, and the makeup effects are weak as fuck. It's too bad that Christopher Reynolds didn't get together with Christopher Lewis and his Oklahoma crew. They could have helped give Offerings some good blood-cold SOV-style gore. Remember those disembowelment scenes in The Ripper? You know, the one with Tom Savini at the end? If Offerings had some sick shit like that, it would have made it stand out more. But overall, I recommend Offerings. It's a decent slasher. Not great, but it is good, and a reminder of a better time for slasher movies, even though it came out at a later stage in that particular game. It was a better time that is gone forever now, but we can still relive those days with movies like this one. So don't get caught with your dinky in your hand. Check it out. It's an alright time waster, and it might make you smile, like the ugly cheerleader who was more than willing to go that extra mile.
All these chicks want me for is my notes. They can note this.